Yo guys, so 4 years ago I started this YouTube channel about men's aesthetics, hair, beard, grooming, etc. And we're this close to reaching 500,000 subs, which is crazy. When we do reach 500,000, I'm gonna do something a bit different with my hair. I've done this before, but not on YouTube, so look out for that. But in the meantime, I thought I'd share with you guys 10 lessons that I've learned in the last 4 years about hair. Lesson number 1, your hairstyle should match who you want to be perceived as. It doesn't matter how much or how little you care about hair, your hair is part of your identity. During those 2 or 3 years that I had long hair, people who I met during that time literally thought of me as the guy with long hair, which is crazy how much it can be part of your identity, especially if it's quite different from what everyone else has. But that's not a bad thing. You can use your hairstyle as a tool to help people see who you want them to see. If you want to come across more professional, maybe you want to go for a slightly more classic look. If you want to come across like a bad boy or like a Doberman style guy, then maybe you want like a buzz cut. Maybe you're a bit younger and you want to be attractive to girls, and so you're going for like the TikTok waves. Choose your hairstyle smartly so that you can be perceived by other people the way you want to be. Lesson number 2, work with what you've got. You'll always look best if you enhance your good qualities rather than hide your bad ones. Some examples might be if you're balding. I know you want to hold on to that hair, but maybe your best option would be actually rock it, shave the hair, grow the beard, do the classic combo of bald head, big beard, instead of, the comb over, which clearly is just you trying to hold on to what you don't have anymore. Another example is like guys who can't grow a beard and they're holding on to those few chin hairs they have with their life.
Hold on, let me get a comb real quick. Alright, hold up. You seeing this? Bro, if I didn't have a beard, I wouldn't be able to do this. None of you can come at me for having no beard. If I want it, I get it. Oh, I'm looking sexy. Fuck!
I would recommend just shave it. This is the same with women. They always look better when they're enhancing their features using their makeup rather than caking up and covering everything. It's always better to enhance your good features rather than try and cover your bad ones. Lesson number 3. Make sure your hair fits your lifestyle. I used to get a lot of compliments when I had my long hair, except at the time I was probably the most active I ever have been, and I was always going to the gym, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it just did not fit my lifestyle. It was just so annoying to have that long hair with the amount of activity I was doing. I've seen these guys who have like this really classy, cool hairstyles, but then they go on a walk, they take a step outside, and because it's windy, they're like obsessing over their hair. Bonus tip, you will never beat the wind when it comes to getting your hair to look nice. It's just not gonna happen. It's almost a bit cringy, like seeing these guys not being able to enjoy their real day-to-day life because there's like one hair strand out of place. It's clearly not suited to their lifestyle. That type of hairstyle might be better suited to somebody who's, dressing up all the time and always going to this formal setting. That might be better for them. It really doesn't matter how good you look if your hair is getting in the way of your life. Lesson number 4, having good hair is not enough to look good. Knowing how to style it is half the battle. So many guys out there are genetically blessed with like the best hair. The only problem is they have no idea what they're doing with it. Knowing how to style your hair using the right techniques, using pre-stylers, post-stylers, all this stuff takes practice, and it's essential if you want to have the best look with your hair. The average guy probably just goes into their local supermarket and buys whatever they have available. If you haven't really experimented with products, it's a good chance you're actually not getting the best results because the products probably suck. You of course want to use the right type of product for the style you're going for, and make sure the product is high enough quality to actually be able to achieve the results you're looking for. And that brings me to today's sponsor, Blue Man.
Bro, can you believe it's been around 8 years since Blue Man launched their first products? To me, their products are already some of the best hairstyling products in the industry. They are literally the backbone to all the styles you see me rocking on this channel. Well, now it's time for a big change because Blue Man has just launched their complete overhaul, a complete rebranding from the ground up. Just look at those crazy designs. These are the same products we know and love, just in way higher quality packaging that will look so much better on your shelf. If you've watched this channel before, then you know how much I use and love these products, and I'm so happy to see the good work the guys over at Blue Man are doing. I hope to see this brand keep growing, and I also hope that you guys can check them out over at www.blueman.com or head to the link in the description. And make sure not to forget to use code GEORGE at checkout for 10% off. They're the go-to place for all things men's hair.
Alright, so lesson number 5. Hair health matters more than you think. As men, we tend to completely forget about the health of our hair, so we typically just don't care about the shampoo, conditioner we use, we don't care about, oils, we don't care about the heat if we're using hair dryers. But this is bad because damaged hair always looks worse than healthy hair. And it extends beyond hair, it also includes your scalp and the skin underneath your beard. I myself struggled with this recently, probably in the last year or so, where I had some flakes. I don't know if it was dandruff or dry skin. It's gone now, but at the end of the day, it didn't matter how good people thought my hair looked when there was gross flakes on top that people would always notice that were on my head, my beard, and of course flaking on black t-shirts like this. You could see them a lot. It just doesn't look good. Lesson number 6 is that the quality of your haircut makes a huge difference. Not all fades were made equal. It's probably actually happened to you before where you've tried a hairstyle and you just didn't think it looked good on you, when in reality the barber you went to just didn't have the skills needed to pull it off on your head. If you really think about it, barbering is an art, and at the end of the day you kind of get what you pay for. Look around your local area, look for the best barbers, ask your mates if they have good hair, where they get their trims from. And after that, after you find a barber that's good, try and create a really good relationship with your barber. Maybe give them a tip, because that way if they like you, they might put extra effort into your hair and you end up with a better haircut. Lesson number 7 is that trends are really cool, but the signature styles, they stick. Experimenting with your hair is really cool, but there will come a time where you'll find the hairstyle that you're the most confident with, and that's probably the one that you should stick with in the long term. I always look at my dad as the perfect example. This man has had the same hairstyle for like 90% of his life, but it looks solid every single time. Maybe he could try something different here and there, but he knows what looks good on him. It's a timeless look, and at the end of the day, it kind of just works. Lesson number 8. Patience is key. Do any of you guys have that mate who just cannot go 1 week without getting a haircut? I do. The problem with that is you're never going to be able to try anything new, especially because those people are also the people who tend to care the most about their hair. And so if they want to go for a more elaborate style, they don't even let their hair grow out a little bit to give the barber a chance to have something to work with. A lot of guys just struggle to go through the awkward stage and let their hair grow out so that they can experiment with longer styles. So many mid to long hairstyles require patience. Trust me, I had to wait 3 years for a haircut when I wanted to try out long hair. And yeah, a lot of times I felt like getting a haircut, but it was always worth not getting the haircut. Although on the bad hair days, it was really challenging. And that brings me to lesson number 9. Everybody has bad hair days. What you see online is not a good representation for what most people's hair look like 90% of the time. Most of us don't get ready without an occasion. And so that means if you're looking at yourself 90% of the time with bad hair, that doesn't mean you have bad hair. That means you're comparing to people who you only see when they have good hair. Trust me, everyone has bad hair days. All right, last lesson. Lesson number 10. Confidence is the best hairstyle. In the end, hair is hair, and let's be honest, hair isn't that important in the grand scheme of things. Carrying yourself with confidence will often supersede whatever's on your head. Bro, I gotta be honest, nobody actually cares as much as you do. In fact, almost nobody cares at all, to be honest. And the fact that you're watching this video could be a sign that you care too much. But thank you for watching anyways. I'm just saying, don't obsess over your hair. Don't obsess over your beard. Look nice. Obviously, everyone enjoys looking nice. But chill out, dude. You look fine. I promise. Anyways, guys, I'll see you very soon with a 500k special, I guess you could call it. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.